And here we go with 4 in a row. Now, in this round, it's a solo round. It's just you against the clock. I need 2 winners for our final head-to-head. Hans, you were the first person to get into this round. Let me show you the categories that are available to you. Greek mythology, European countries, creepy crawlies, and art. Hans, which category would you like?
European countries.
You'd like European countries. Hans, will you come and join me here, please, for your solo round, and I'll tell you how 4 in a row works. You know, Hans, I had somehow an idea you'd pick European countries. You've served in so many of them.
Yes, quite a lot of them.
Quite a lot of them. How many years service in the diplomatic service, Hans?
37.
37. And you have a family. Have any of them followed you into the service?
Yes, my son does.
Good. You must be very proud of him.
Oh, I'm...
All right. Well done, Hans. Now, you've got here so far. Let me explain to you how 4 in a row works. Your aim, obviously, is to score 4 in a row. You'll score 1 point for each correct answer, but if you get a wrong answer, you'll go back down to 0. We will put 40 seconds on the clock for you, and you will have all that 40 seconds to answer correctly 4 in a row. Don't worry if you don't get them all, because we will credit you with your highest score. Hans, are you ready?
Yes.
On European countries, your time starts now. In which country is the ancient sanctuary of Olympia?
Greece.
It is. Which country, starting with C, shares a border with Hungary?
Czechoslovakia.
It does. What is the tiny principality of Monaco's chief industry?
Tourism.
Tourism is correct. Of which country is Mount Ararat now the highest point?
Russia.
No, it's Turkey.
Oh, Turkey.
95% of which European country's population are Magyars?
Hungary.
Correct. In which large Italian city did the illegal organization known as the Camorra have its origins?
Napoli.
It did. On which European peninsula is Yugoslavia located?
Balkans.
It is. Which nation claims ownership of the island of Mallorca?
Spain.
Oh, you were just too late, Hans. Hard luck, you got it right, but out of time. You didn't score 4 in a row, but you did score 3.
Thank you.
Well done. All right, Richard, select your category.
Greek mythology, please.
Greek mythology. Right, Richard, will you come and join me here, please, for your solo round? Are you a Greek scholar? Apart from, I know you're a linguist. You're a Greek scholar?
Not really.
Bit of general knowledge perhaps comes into play here. All right, Richard, you know the rules. We'll put 40 seconds on the clock for you now. You'll have the full 40 seconds to answer 4 in a row correctly. Your time starts now. What was the name of the king whose touch turned everything to gold?
Midas.
It was. The centaurs were half man and half what?
Horse.
They were. The abduction of which character caused the Trojan War?
Helen of Troy.
It did. What was the Greek name for the Roman god Bacchus?
Dionysius.
It's correct. You scored 4 in a row, Richard. Very well done. Well done. Ian, you have 2 left. Creepy crawlies are art. Select.
I think it's got to be creepy crawlies.
It's got to be creepy crawlies. Ian, come on here and join me for your solo round. You know the rules by now. Do you like creepy crawlies, Ian?
Some.
Some. Have you travelled much when you see them in foreign parts?
1 or 2 places in Europe, yeah. Greece was particularly bad for cicadas, various other insects.
Right, well, let's hope the questions don't cause you any problems at all, Ian. We'll put 40 seconds on the clock for you. Your time starts now. Name the insect which carries maladies such as encephalitis, malaria, and yellow fever.
Mosquito.
It does. What kind of insect is a red admiral?
A butterfly.
It is. Toad, plant, and bed are all types of what insect?
Bug.
Is correct. The mantid is a creature better known by another name. What is it?
Praying mantis.
A praying mantis is correct, Ian, and you've scored 4 in a row. Very well done. Oh! Well, a fast and furious round. If we look at the scores, we'll see Hans, you only managed to score 3, but we will see you tomorrow. And Richard and Ian, both absolutely perfect, both 4 in a row. So will you come across here and join me, please, guys, and we'll both go for gold. All right, now we're down to our final round, our head-to-head, and you need 9 points to win the game, and here's how it works. I'm going to ask a question which gets progressively easier. You may buzz in only when it's your turn. Now, Richard, you got into this round first, so the first decision is yours. If you decide to start, you'll be able to buzz in when the clock is in the 4 zone. When it gets down to the 3 zone, it's going to be Ian's turn. And then it will come back to you. So that 4, 3, 2, 1 is really a clock. It starts counting down when I start reading the question. Each time the clock moves into a new zone, control passes to the other player. And remember, you may answer only when you have control. If you're right, you score the number of points that are showing. Now, to help you make up your decision, I will tell you that the subject is mythology, and there for our audience at home, there's an extra little clue. Right? It's time for you to decide. Richard, you can decide to start in control with the clock in the big 4 zone, or you can force your opponent to start. How do you want to play it? Will you pass or play?
I'll play.
You'll play. Okay, good luck to you. The clock stops when you hit the buzzer. It takes 9 points or more to win. Here we go. Time starts now. According to one mythology, I was the first woman on earth. I was created from land and water to make an evil being all men would desire. Richard.
Pandora.
Pandora is the correct answer. Well done. Answered in the 4 zone, which puts you on 4 points. That means, Ian, that you are playing what we call catch-up. The subject of the next question is a natural substance. Here's a clue for you watching at home. Ian, will you play or pass?
I'll play, please.
You'll play, right? Your time starts now. I'm a member of the grass family, distantly related to wheat, oats and barley. However, unlike these crops,
Corn.
is not the right answer. Richard, you have control. Your time continues now. I usually grow quite tall, sometimes as high as 130 feet. In some countries, people live in... Richard.
Sunflower.
It is not sunflower. The wrong answer. Ian, you have control. Time continues now. My delicate shoots are used in Chinese cooking and I make excellent fishing poles. Perhaps most famous... Ian.
Bamboo.
Bamboo is the correct answer. Answered in the 3 zone, which still means, Ian, that you are playing catch-up. The subject is religion. Here's a clue for you watching at home. All right, Ian, will you play or pass?
I'll play, please.
You'll play, all right. Your time on religion starts now. I'm an important festival during which people attend church and participate in religious ceremonies. In most countries, I'm actually celebrated on Sunday. My story comes from the Bible and Christians everywhere.
Passover.
Ian, it is not the Passover. Richard, you have control. Your time continues now. Christians everywhere celebrate me with great rejoicing.
Easter.
Richard, Easter is the correct answer. Very well done, Richard. Answered in the 3 zone, which means you're on 7 to your 3, Ian. The subject is 20th century figures. Here's an extra clue for you watching at home. Ian, will you play or pass?
I'll play.
You're going to play, Ian. All right, your time starts now. I was born in Germany in 1894. As a young man, I soon became involved in the post-World War I politics of my country.
Adolf Hitler.
It is not Adolf Hitler. Richard, you have control. I took part in the Munich Uprising of 1923. Richard.
Hess.
Hess is the correct answer. Answered in the 4 zone, which means you've 11. You've got 9 and you're today's winner. And Richard, not only have you 1 and 2 to the heat final, we'd like you to accept this memento of your achievement, which is exclusive to all winning contestants on Going for Gold. Very well done, Richard. Ian, very sorry to lose you. You played very well indeed. Don't worry, you'll be back tomorrow. Yes, the lads congratulate each other. And we'll be back again tomorrow when we hope you'll be watching us here as we're all going for gold. Bye-bye now. Well done, well done. A good game.
In association with Super Channel and the BBC, Going for Gold is a Reg Grundy production.